Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Gail. I am the energy-led woman and I do what I can to live an energy-led lifestyle. And what that means is that I feel into the energy around us, I feel into the energy within me, I feel into the energy of the seasons, and I allow that to lead me through my life. And I'm starting to share more about what I do, how I do that, and all that kind of jazz on this channel, alongside a little bit of a weekly diary kind of moment where I tell you what I've noticed, what's happened, what's changed for me. Let me lay that piece of hair down because that is annoying me. What's changed for me over the week before. Really just to chat about it and maybe help you to bring a little bit of energy-led into your world. So, if I'm coughing, guys, or if I sound bunged up at all, I am still recovering from that flu. I'm pretty much there, but I am still, look at me, look how tired I look. I am absolutely worn out still. I've got a cough, all that kind of jazz, but we're getting there, we're getting there now. So, one of the things that when I am so I've kind of touched on this. Oh, get your words out, Gail. I follow seasons, I follow planets, I follow the sun, I follow the human design transits. I know what is going on around me energetically, and that allows me to be more empowered, discerning, and maybe understanding of myself throughout the week. So what I want to talk to you about and what I'm going to try and bring to this channel every week is a little bit of knowledge about what might be going on for our body, the way that we're feeling, because that is really a massive key part of this. Because if you're getting a headache, okay, that headache can mean so much. And, you know, it could mean something physical, you're dehydrated. It could mean something mental. You are in this zone of complete overthinking that your brain is literally unable to kind of focus anymore. It could mean something emotional, okay? And it could mean something energetic. Now, this information, this headache, the headache is giving you information, it's giving you data. And being able to understand and pinpoint what data it is giving you is a little bit of a process of elimination. And maybe it's something where you use a pendulum. My pendulum's behind me. I use my pendulum on a daily basis. You know, is it something where your pendulum can help you out? Anyway, you have to pinpoint what it is. And you also have to trust yourself with that, because as you go through that process of, could it be this? Could it be that? Could it be this? Could it be that? Something's going to pop up and it's going to be like, that's what's going on for you. If you ask yourself, if you ask your body, if you take a deep breath, where is this headache coming from? You will receive intuition, you will receive guidance, you will receive something that, you know, where is this headache coming from? You're dehydrated, go get some water. You go get some water, your headache will go. Where is this energy coming from? Where is this headache coming from? Is it mine? No. Okay, where is it coming from? And being able to kind of like get to the bottom of that kind of thing is really important. That's maybe a whole other video. Anyway, bringing it back to what I want to talk about. As the planets move, as things happen, then not only do they impact our emotions, not only do they impact our collective earth, you know, whatever, no, it also impacts us during the week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and bring this to you every week, where I do this research anyway. So I'm going to talk through it, and hopefully this is going to help you to navigate your week. Okay, so this is the forecast, the weekly energy, the things that I am researching and understanding are could possibly happen this week. It's not a guarantee, but it's something that will help you navigate the week. So week commencing the 9th of February, which was yesterday. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. So let's run through this. Okay, the sky. What is going on above us this week? Well, Mercury is in Pisces. That is a lot of mind shifts, a lot of movement. So we're moving from logic to emotion and intuition, okay? We might be feeling mental fog. We might need more quiet time, or we might find that truth is coming through feelings, not thoughts, okay? Venus moves into Pisces, okay, today, the 10th of February. The heart opens, sensitivity increases. You may feel more emotional, nostalgic, or deeply connected to others, okay? Saturn moves into Aries later this week. That's where a major identity shift begins. Old versions of self dissolves, okay, while new self-leadership energy begins to form. Okay, the sun in Aquarius supports future self-activation, identity upgrades, and breaking old life patterns. So this is all going on this week, okay? So the energetic, I've got an itchy nose. I just need to itch it, otherwise I'm gonna faff. The energetic meaning of this week, if we wanna really consolidate that down, this week is moving from emotional processing into emotional awakening and identity restructuring, okay? The mind softens, the heart opens, and a new version of you begins to form. Now, this version of you has been in transformation for months now, okay? As we come down from the year, autumn, so we start coming down from the height of the year. We drop down and we drop down and we drop down, and autumn is all about reflecting on what's gone. It's kind of tidying things up. It's reaping the harvest, and we start moving down into winter, and we work all the way down to that winter solstice when we start to kind of work our way back up again. And this process, all this process from kind of like, I would have said from kind of October, from the end of October through November, through December, through January, into February, this is all the deep, dark kind of restructuring. It's being in the chrysalis, okay? It's being in the chrysalis and it's changing form, and it's, the other way to describe it is a seed in the soil. The seed is in the soil and it's gathering all the nutrients and it's sorting itself out before it's ready to start to grow again. And this is kind of the energy that we've been in. So, you know, the fact that the mind is going to soften now, the heart is going to open, and this new version of self is going to begin to form is really important, because it has been shifting and moving and growing and becoming underneath, in the darkness, in the depths of winter up until now. So, in the head, we might be feeling kind of mind pressures. So we might be feeling pressure headaches. We might be feeling light sensitivity. We might get mind fog, mental fog, or sudden clarity waves, okay, as that whole process starts to happen. So if you are someone who is caught up with a pressure headache, if you are someone who is caught up in mental fog, brain fog, you know, sometimes we kind of reach for things to put that down to, and it can be like, oh, it's brain fog, or maybe we're kicking ourselves because we've forgotten something. We've forgotten something at work and it was really important, but it turns out, you know, we've got brain fog and we're kicking ourselves and we're not happy with ourselves, but yet the energy is kind of creating that around us right now, you know? Pressure headaches, if you're getting pressure headaches and all of a sudden you're getting a lot of them and you're like, is there something wrong with me because I'm getting these headaches and I've not had these headaches before and I've certainly not had them for months and now I've got pressure headaches, it's probably not something wrong with you. Ride out this week, because, you know, chances are it's linked to that, okay? In the heart, in the chest, we're going to feel these emotional waves. We're going to be riding emotional waves, okay? There could be like chest tightness. We could be feeling like tight here, okay? And this increased sensitivity, increased emotional kind of the volatility, I suppose. So, you know, we could blow up 1 second, but be calm the next. This is all to do with this emotional wave. And if we are aware of an emotional wave and the fact that we could be impacted by them this week, then be aware of it and allow yourself to ease yourself through it, to wait on it, to pause. That's the word I'm looking for. If your emotions fly up, Pause, calm, wait a moment, let the emotional wave subside before you continue. Okay? In the gut, the wonderful solar plexus area, okay, we could be seeing things like appetite shifts. We could be feeling more digestive sensitivity and just experiencing more stomach stuff, gurgling, you know, that kind of stuff as we move through this week, okay? And in the body, just general, we're probably going to feel fatigue. We're going to feel heavy limbs. We're going to need more rest. And this is just all to do with the body processing all these feelings, and there's a lot to process this week. Okay. There is a lot of clarity coming this week. The old emotional identity layers are dissolving. So all of those things that you were, okay, that didn't serve you, they're fading away. And I am certainly finding that a lot over this. I know it's been coming round to this point, and I'm like, as I read this now, I'm like, oh, thank God, because I've been going through this shift. I felt this shift, and actually knowing that this is going to start coming through, and it's going to start, that clear version of who I am is going to start to really form, instead of this kind of like messy vision-y kind of, that doesn't feel right, that does, what's going on here, how does this sit, what's happening here, what does life look like if it's like that, all that kind of movement and kind of push and pull that's been happening, the pull back to who I was, the push to who I'm going to become, is all beginning to start to kind of, I describe stuff like this quite often as like playing Tetris, you know? All those squares and those pieces and those blocks and bricks are above me. And yet all of us, and they've been kind of hanging around, and I've been seeing them and I can see them, and, you know, I don't exactly know the exact place that they're gonna fall in and sit in and fit properly. But now they're getting closer to where they need to be, you know? So that's pretty much it. There's not much more that I need to tell you. I do need to put this laptop on silent when I'm on these calls, instead of just reading my notes from the laptop and having the pings pop up. But to round up, you may be feeling like you are releasing emotional weight, but whilst simultaneously being asked to step into a more aligned version of you. This can create fatigue, emotional waves, and clarity flashes happening together. Okay, sleep might be disrupted. The mind might keep trying to step in, because the mind obviously it's the protector. So when your body is leading you in a different direction, the protector often wants to come in and kind of go, no, we'll go this way. We know this way is comfortable and easy. And so there might be that kind of push and pull, but definitely be aware of pressure headaches, that sensitivity, that brain fog, the emotional waves. How do I mute this? There we go. Should know that about my own computer, shouldn't I? Fatigue, heavy limbs, digestive sensitivity, as you're trying to digest and process what's going on, you know? When we take on emotion, we absorb it and digest it similarly to food. We're taking on emotion, we transmute it within the body, we hold it within the body. And pay attention to physical symptoms that I haven't mentioned, okay? Because if you start having physical symptoms that I haven't mentioned, they are also giving you information. They're giving you data. They're telling you what's going on, because we hold different emotions in different areas of our body. So if you're getting knee pain, that means one thing. If you're getting hip pain, it means another. If you're getting shoulder pain, eye strain, whatever, toothache, all of these things, they link to an energy, because there is an emotion and an energy that you have suppressed and pushed into your body. And so it goes into your body, and the body sorts and sifts it and sends it to the right place. So if you are feeling something, look into it. It's giving you data, and take heed of what information you find. Okay, right. Thanks for that, guys. Thanks for letting me chat. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it helps you navigate the week ahead. There is normally a little bit more that I do to this, but I haven't quite had the chance to do it today. However, I will try and bring a little bit more to this next week. I only decided yesterday afternoon, as I was beginning to research this, that I wanted to record it and talk through it to you, at you, with you. So I haven't done as much as what I would probably do if I was just doing it myself. So I'm going to try and bring a little bit more to this next week. But for now, I hope that helps. I hope that helps you navigate this week. We are coming around to a new moon. So have that in the back of your mind. We've got a new moon coming up soon. We are also about to smash into eclipse corridor. So again, that is an important time. I will share more information about all of those things as we get a little bit closer to it. But just be aware that they are coming. It's happening. It will be with us soon. Thanks, guys. I will leave it there. I hope to see you on my next video. See you later.